There are people who have spent their entire lives investing themselves, their opinions, their values, everything based on politics. The truth is, anything governmental or institutional is all meant to imprison you and keep you from living in your divine purpose. It is a distraction because it keeps you pissed and it keeps you aggressive and always in a state of defense. That lowers your vibration. When you are in a vibration of love and harmony, your energy is higher and you see things differently. I have no need to discuss politics or listen to it or talk about who's president or who's doing this or who's doing that because they're not in control. You give them too much power. People are like, oh, the government's in control or the Illuminati's in control. No, they're not. That is an illusion. You have control. You have the power. And God has the ultimate say over everything. So when these people come to kill, steal, and destroy, remember that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You got to look at how people approach things. What are they doing for you? What has your government done for you lately? But lie to you, steal from you, take your children, indoctrinate them, give them all types of things that just are absolutely corrupting their little minds, and then they grow up, and what do? They end up becoming the very thing that you dislike, and then you wonder why. If you want change, you're going to have to change it yourself. You can't wait for the government to do the changes for you. You're being lazy. You should step up and change everything yourself. You guys have more power than you give yourself credit for. The government wants you to believe that you have no power, and that is a lie. You're like, well, if I don't pay my taxes, they'll take my property. Well, if 100 million of you do that all at once, what are they going to do? Come and fight each and every one of you? You need to think realistically. I want you to understand, you've been lied to your entire life. This entire thing is a matrix. It is meant to encapsule your entire life. It is meant to lock you up and keep you in a prison. And that prison is up here. You can come and go as you please, but when you're in prison up here, it is a nightmare. It is worse than any other prison in the world. And you think, oh, I have to pay my taxes because it paves the roads, or it keeps public schools open, or it does this, or it does that. No, it doesn't. The government prints the money. Why would they need to take something back that they make? Slow down and think about that. Replay this as many times as you have to understand what I'm saying. This is not a joke. And I'm not asking you to go be violent. I'm not inciting violence. I'm not encouraging disharmony. I'm just asking you to detach from the system and love yourself and love those around you. And naturally, the government will disappear. You see, things only stay in motion when you participate. A government is only important when you participate. When you take your focus off of them and onto yourself and focus on you and your family and where you're going and your guys' foundation and your well-being, all of a sudden, all of these wonderful things start to happen. I want you to take your power back and stop giving all your power to an entity that does not exist.